And now, the most lit late night show in the country. It's Hella Late with Rob Sherrell.
Welcome to Hella Late, the late night show with no home training. I'm your host, Rob Sherrell. And tonight we have special guest, DJ HECNO. We take a look at some suggestions from our studio crew, and we take to the streets of Bloomington to ask questions about the greatest college weekend ever. It's Hella Late, but don't sleep. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and let's get right into what's been in the news. According to a recent study, human thighs, if eaten, would produce around 13,350 calories, but that's just the original recipe. White House Chief Strategist Steve Bannon was removed from the National Security Council this past week. Bannon was asked to turn in all confidential documents, but he was unable because most of them were lost in his neck folds. Pepsi ran a controversial ad depicting Kendall Jenner as the leader of a protest. Pepsi soon pulled the ad after backlash, and Jenner apologized, saying she thought it was a rally for the Kardashians' Black Guys Matter movement. The U.S. Labor Department has accused Google of a significant gender pay gap within the company. "We don't have the money to pay them," said one Google official, right before jumping in his break room bouncy castle. Shia LaBeouf's new movie, Man Down, sold only 3 tickets in its UK release. I didn't go see it because I've already been watching Man Down's extended version, which is 21 years of Shia LaBeouf's career. At a Sean Spicer press briefing last week, an off-camera shot captured what appeared to be a container of cheese puffs on the side of the table. Upon further investigation, it was actually just President Trump hiding under a table. United Airlines made news after having police forcibly remove a passenger from an overbooked flight, prompting their new slogan, "Who else wants some? Who else wants some of Debo? Beat him down, I'll beat you down." So, I might be executive producer, head writer, and host of Hella Late, but that doesn't mean I'm a total dictator. I set out a suggestion box earlier in the studio and let my staff and crew write some suggestions that they might have for the show. So let's see what they have to say. All right, so let's see. Whenever I think society sucks, I turn on this show and it reassures me I'm right. Okay, at least you're watching at home. That's good. Thanks for reimbursing the crew's lunch. We didn't mean to order so much, but you know how Chris is. Okay, it's a lot. Chris is supposed to be fired from the last time. I don't know why he's still even here. Okay. Rob's facial hair grows in like some of it is on strike. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. Oh. I'm sent. Okay. Let's see. We need more toilet paper in the women's restroom. Okay, actual suggestion. Thank you. Yes, I can do that. Yes. Can we get the good toilet paper with your cheap ass? Okay, wow, you could have stopped it at the first one. I'm gonna wipe your ass with sandpaper. Oh, LOL, sorry, I thought this was a trash can. Smiley face. Okay, obviously you didn't think it was a trash can. You wrote LOL on the okay, all right. That's enough of these. I'm never doing this again. Okay. So our guest tonight is one of the hottest DJs out right now, and he's killing the game, killing all the clubs across the state. Let's take a look at some of DJ HECNO's previous work.
Here we go. 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 Here we go.
What's up, Heck? How you doing, man? You
Doing
great?
good, man. You already know.
Okay, so hey, welcome to Hell Late with Rob Sherrell. It's a late night talk show, and you're on this thing. So, Heck, I want you to tell our many millions. Kidding, we only
We're
have
finally here.
two viewers. Tell our viewers a little bit about yourself. You're from New York, right? The Bronx.
Yeah. I was born in the Bronx, and then I shortly moved to Manhattan, this neighborhood called Washington Heights. I call it Dominican Central because literally it's all straight Dominicans. Yeah, lived there for a couple years, and then moved to this town called Lawrence, right outside of Boston. Lived there for a couple years, and then I moved to Indy.
So how is that disconnect between living? You got Brooklyn, you got the Bronx, you got Indy, and then you got here. How is it like bouncing from all these different places? Because I know Bloomington's different than New York.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I only lived in New York for like 4 years, so like I didn't really know like much about it.
Were you
growing
young?
up.
Like,
yeah, I was young, but I used to go back like every summer and visit my cousins and my aunt that lived out there. But I still wasn't able to like explore much. It wasn't up until recently. I was there in January. I had a 24-hour layover coming back from Dominican Republic in New York. Luckily, I still got my grandma out there, so I stayed at her house.
Okay.
But it was cool. It was cool to see, the neighborhood that I grew up in. When I lived out there, and just to kind of see it as an adult, everything like looked smaller.
Yeah.
Obviously, since I'm older now, but it was cool. Bloomington is definitely different. The people are a lot nicer.
Are they for real?
New Yorkers have that attitude that most people can't handle.
Can you do a New York accent?
Nah, I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
Walk in here, hey!
Maybe.
Get out of the street, moron! Move your hands like this.
If you give me some coffee, you know what I'm saying, we might be able to work it out.
Coffee. Okay.
Nah, but yeah.
So how does your family feel about you and your career choices? You're DJing, right?
Well, we breathe and eat music.
Hey,
Dominicans. No, I mean they're very supportive, and that's definitely a huge help. I think probably like with you as well, when you start doing like something creative, and stepping outside the box, people are kind of like, but when they actually like see you, that number one that you love doing it, number two that what I'm saying, you're good at it, they start to support you. But I mean, there's always been supporters from the get-go. But yeah, I do my best to incorporate when I DJ I want to say Dominican sound because there's so many like different Hispanic countries, but I like to incorporate my culture into the music.
How do you do that? Give me an example of how you incorporate your culture, the DR side of you into what you
I utilize my voice a lot. Dominicans are loud.
Yeah, I think you had in your talking points that you're a loud guy, loud talker.
Yeah, that's hard. He said he don't even need an alarm clock. He's my roommate. He lives right next door to me. So yeah, I wake up and I'm just loud from the get-go. But yeah, I mean, I utilize my voice, and I also play a lot of like reggaeton music. I love reggaeton, and I don't know if you noticed, but like a lot of the music that's been like released lately, just in general, have that type of like one dance. One dance.
That Caribbean feel to it,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
Because one dance come on, you go. You know what I'm saying? You go to the dance floor. Hey,
baby.
You grab that special person. But I mean, I love playing that type of music, and I like to experiment too because I want to know when I DJ like how it is as as an audience member to hear that type of music. The beat is easy to catch on, but I was interested in seeing how they react when they can't understand the words. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't understand what they're saying. Like, if Daddy Yankee come on, don't nobody know what Gasolina is saying, but you still sing it.
I mean that thing like, hey.
But yeah, that's what I do, primarily. And then here and there, I'll do something else. But that's pretty much what I focus on, just kind of bringing that type of music into, the environment. Because it's new. A lot of people don't really hear that out here, especially in Bloomington. I don't think there's like a big, strong Hispanic, culture out here. Or I mean, maybe there is, but I feel like it could be, improved.
No, there's not a big anything minority culture anywhere.
So we do our best.
We have to
improve that.
Represent for the skin. Rep the skin. So tell me a little bit about your career so far, and give me some big feats, big accomplishments that you're pretty proud of, because we all start from somewhere in creative type of roles.
Well, I got into DJing. I started about like 2 years ago, like my sophomore year. It's always been something I wanted to like try and get into. Like I've always talked about it, but I like never took action on it. But then so I finally got myself like a little small board. One of my good friends, he's Colombian. His name is Daniel Zapata. He invited me over, showed me some simple stuff, and then from there I just kind of took what he told me and practiced that on my own. And then I started working at Dunkirk as a door staff like my sophomore year. I was like 19 years old. So I just now got into like the whole nightlife scene. And then my roommate at the time, not at the time, but he ended up, you know Keenan Evans?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he ended up being my roommate. We went to high school together at North Central.
Oh, okay.
So he DJ'd at Dunkirk on some nights, and I asked him, you know, how can I get involved? And he connected me with Matt Molowick, and Matt Molowick gave me a shot on a random Wednesday night in the summer.
And you killed that thing, right?
You know, I like to think so.
So before we have you off, you got to tell me about this story that you had where you said you almost knocked yourself out with the speaker, I think. Or
Yeah. So
how did that happen?
That happened when I was closing for. Have you ever heard of Paso? These two blonde.
Paso, yeah, I've
blonde
heard.
DJs.
Yeah,
they're sexy. Anyway, so I was closing for them at Dunkirk. I think it was like in October or November last year, and then Matt told me to go get something off of a fridge or something, and I was so nervous because I never done anything like this before. I never closed for no big DJs. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool, where we going? He's like, okay, go up there, go grab the remote, and be right back. I'm like, okay, cool. So I jet behind the stage, boom, boom, boom. There was an invisible speaker. It was invisible at the time, but it appeared itself once I hit it, and out of nowhere, it just go boom. And I fly back, and I'm just like this. Laurel's looking at me like,
you got knocked out, man.
It's like you need to get up right now. I mean, it was like 5 seconds, but it felt like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, nobody saw that but them. Not even the performers.
Everybody saw. We just were quiet about it.
Okay, well,
we talked about it.
That's my dream was shut then.
All right. Well, Heck, man, want to thank you so much for having you on the show. You can check out HECNO next week. He's going to be here in town, Bloomington, DJing all across the different bars. He's going to hit up Kilroy's, Dunkirk. I think he's doing sports, the big one, the big
jungle.
Boy, the jungle. So check him out. Lil Five's going to be lit. HECNO's going to be putting down the tunes and making them booties pop and them things drop. So thanks for having you on the show, man.
Is if you ain't this Friday night show, and you gonna miss out, man. It's Valentine's Day. If you single, if you with your couple, man, come out tonight, because you know what we about to do. We about to have a good time.
Already know, man, we walk in at DK, but it's like 11 o'clock. We about to set up. And yeah, you about to see what about to go down.
I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now and I need you in my life. I don't usually do this unless I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both right now and I need you in my life.
Our team of writers came across something really, really cool and just flat out freaking weird. So we apparently you can buy these things on eBay called mystery boxes, which are boxes full of random objects you pay money for, but you don't know what's inside, and you don't know what you're gonna get. So guess what? We bought one. We bought one. Why? Because if there's any way to discover a severed human body part, this would be the coolest way. So we're gonna open it up and let's see what's inside. This box costs $5 and the shipping was like $6.80. So, and the guy is actually, he lives in Indiana. So there's some crazy stuff in here. We'll come find you. All right, first thing on the docket, we have bubble wrap, so it's official. We have a cup, a grog cup. Anyone out there? Hey, if you're all of our viewers, if you tweet us and you see something you want in the box, we'll give it to you because we don't want this crap, probably. It's a grog cup, okay. Engrave, box of Engrave, not sure. Oh, it's cologne. Oh, it's, oh, okay, that was a bad idea. Shouldn't have did that. All right. We got a toy car. Oh God, that cologne is terrible. Oh. Oh my God. We got a toy truck. Oh, I sprayed that in my mouth. We got What Happens in Vegas with Ashton Kutcher. This guy is into some weird things. Due Date, another DVD. I think this one has Iron Man, the guy that plays Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. $1 Million Baby, also a kind of decent, good movie. Oh, a two-tone box link ladies watch. What is going on? I mean, this is pretty cool. If any of our viewers want that, you can get a two-tone watch. More bubble wrap. Freaking love opening bubble wrap. Okay, car air freshener. This smells much better than the cologne he gave us. All right, so anyone has a car, they can have that. We got some earrings, big gold, I'm assuming fake gold earrings. Okay, I'm gonna have to put those in after the show. Oh, two little baggies, not full of drugs, unfortunately. Bags of like little necklaces, probably also fake. Wow, we get so much stuff for $5. Oh, and a DVD of James Cameron's Avatar. So if anyone wants, yeah, I'm gonna keep this for myself. I actually like this movie a lot. So, Hella Late viewers and audience, if you want any of this stuff, tweet us at Hella Late Show, or hit us up on any social medias, or me at Rob Just Jokin on Twitter, and we'll give it to you. Cause, yeah, I'm gonna have to serious talk with this guy about sending us all this crap. But hey, $5 got us a lot. It was actually 13 because of shipping. This cologne was so bad. All right. Springtime has hit college campuses around the country, and students everywhere are ready to enjoy the sunshine and the end of the semester. But none so much as those of Indiana University, who are getting ready for the Little 500, what is called the greatest college weekend ever. So we took to the streets of Bloomington, Indiana to ask everyone in this week's segment of Hella Late Investigates. Little 500, called the greatest college weekend of all time. The campus size of Indiana University doubles from around 40,000 to 80,000 people, and the city turns into one of the livest places in the United States. But do the students of Indiana University really know the purpose of the race? Are they really in tune for what Little 500 is actually for? We took to the streets of Bloomington, Indiana, of Indiana University to find out. It's hella late, but don't sleep. Would you like to talk about Little 500? Can you tell us anything about Little 500? Would you like to talk to us about Little 500?
What do you want to know?
Do you know what Little 500 is?
Yes, sir, I do. I'm very aware.
Give us your thoughts on it.
I think it's a great event for the campus. I think it brings a lot of people together. It starts on Monday really, and we go together all the way through Sunday.
I mean, the women's race is Friday, the men's is Saturday.
You're the first person to mention the women's race. The women do have a race, equality.
It's a big event. There's obviously bike riding. There was a movie kind of based around it.
Yeah.
Breaking Away. There we go. Breaking Away. Wow. A lot of people party.
Do you like to turn up and do the alcohols?
I have no comment on that.
No comment. Hey, he's very smart.
I plan on turning up all week. I'm about to graduate.
Little 500. Give me the first word that pops into your head.
Legendary. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Are you a faculty member?
Yeah.
You've never heard of it?
Oh yeah, I have heard of it.
Okay.
I try to avoid being around town during that weekend.
Why is that?
Well, it's like just, I don't know, it's bedlam.
Do you know the actual purpose of the race?
The purpose of the race? Like the historical purpose, or what are we talking about here?
At all, any type of purpose that you would know.
I mean, purpose is just to win, isn't it?
Having fun.
Having fun?
Yeah. It's near the end of the semester.
Okay.
People are cutting loose. It's like springtime, so like it's.
Yeah.
Oh, the bike race is for I don't even know.
It's for scholarships.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I would have never known that.
Yeah, it's actually raising money for scholarships. Do you know that?
I did not know that, but I love that.
If I said Little 500 is for blank, what would you say?
A diversionary tactic from studying for finals. Just to fill in the blank.
That sounds about right to me.
Diversionary tactic. 2 weeks before the end of the semester, actually 1 week before the end of the semester, the entire campus goes into like spring break mode. You know what I mean? Get drunk, eat chili, go naked. I gotta go.
All right, man. Thank you.
Philanthropy?
Philanthropy, yes. Ding, ding, ding. You're the first person to get it correct. Little 500 is actually for scholarships. The IU Foundation and all the people that participate race to raise money for scholarships for people like me who don't have money. Do you have money?
No.
Damn, I was gonna rob you. Okay, do you have money?
I wish I had money.
Do you have anything? Meal points? Give me something. What you got?
No, I don't have. I have about 4 cents in my
Those glasses. Can I have those glasses?
Oh yeah.
Oh hey.
Oh, yeah.
Run, Amy, run, go! Thanks for watching our show tonight, and tune in next week and join us live here in studio as we end with our season finale, the Hella Late Cypher. That's right, a live rap battle to celebrate Little 500 and the end to a great season here. It's hella late, so I'm taking my black ass home. You have a good night.